HPDC, Horsepower Depot. He's nice enough to let us use his dyno today. What we're going to be doing is we are going to measure the pre-intercooler boost and the post-intercooler boost on our Torqstorm supercharger. The post-intercooler we will measure from our boost gauge / wideband right there. And I'm going to data log everything. And then our pre-intercooler boost, I have a bung welded in to the intercooler pipe, and it's just really quick ran. We got a GoPro set up to record the boost on that. So if there's more boost in this pipe, the blow-off valve can seep open. I found that the spring in the blow-off valve will hold about 6 pounds, I believe. And then if your intercooler is a big restriction, it actually seeps open. I have a video of one doing it in slow motion that I did last time we had it on the dyno. But with an intercooler that has better flow, we hope that it will flow better, get more boost to the engine, and hold the blow-off valve shut. So like I said, we have 3 different intercoolers: cheap, a Treadstone, and then a No Corners Cut fabrication. It was 2 pulls with each intercooler on the car, back to back, because we did see a boost drop before when we did back to back, and see if this helps any. One thing we did notice with the Treadstone, inside the Treadstone it has a diverter, and I'm not wondering if that causes a bigger restriction, whereas the No Corners Cut, but that's on the car right this second, and this one is just straight through. I understand why they do it, to get airflow evenly throughout the intercooler, but could it be causing a restriction and causing us lower boost numbers? I don't know, but we're about to find out. And look who decided to show up today. Emily's here with us. Also, here's the G8, here's the S2000. So it's getting worked on at the same place, Horsepower Depot. We made 634. We're gonna start the test now. We're gonna start off with the No Corners Cut Fab intercooler. We'll do 2 pulls back to back. And last time we saw a drop of about 1 pound of boost with another intercooler, but I'm sure we'll get to that test later. But let's go. All right, so on that second pull, we saw a peak, according to the boost gauge, of 9.9, but it was actually 171 kPa, so max at like 7,200 RPM. Intake temps were 111, and it made 650. All right, we're about to do a pull hot with the No Corners Cut intercooler, and let's see the results. All right, on that hot pull, we saw at the boost gauge 9.3, but it was still 171 kPa, so the boost gauge might not be totally right. On this gauge, which probably somewhere around 13, but we're gonna check that out. Quick overview, but we'll probably go through all this at the end too. This intercooler intake temps were only no higher than about 114 degrees, which is really better than what we have always seen in the past. But let's get this next intercooler going and see what it can do.
So we got this intercooler on. It was actually supposed to be for the S2000. However, we are gonna test it out today. It's a Frostbite intercooler. It's actually from Summit. It's a 3-inch cooler and it's about 250 bucks. So we'll see how it goes.
This is definitely the cheapest intercooler that we have here. Don't talk about my ratchet job. This is just for testing. It's not mounted, just to make this quick.
This is what intercooler?
This is the Frostbite.
Frostbite, we had right around 15, 14. Pre-intercooler, what do you have?
5.7 on the gauge.
Nice. What did you have,
So
KPX?
Working on it. 130, we'll say 139 max.
139. What about intake temps?
Intake temps were actually pretty low, but the intercooler hasn't been on the car.
Oh, true.
Intake temps were a max of 108 on that first pull. But instead of dropping, it climbed 3 degrees, whereas every other intercooler you let off and it instantly drops.
Oh, and it climbed after
It climbed to 111.
Okay, so just by switching the intercooler, we lost 68 horsepower. So.
$124 rise to 129.
That's probably the difference. That's 20 degrees pretty much.
Yeah.
It is a Treadstone, a 5-inch. This is one that we had on the car for about a year. Before that was a 3-inch Treadstone, so we'll see the difference between the two.
Well, we won't see the difference between the two intercoolers.
Yeah.
So we'll see the difference with this, what this one makes. But as of right now, that black one's a loser.
So this is a comparison between all three. What did we say?
The 545 is the black intercooler. The 650 is the Treadstone, and the 644 is the NCC intercooler.
What we found was more expensive intercoolers do actually help. Between the Treadstone and the No Corners Cut, we didn't see a whole lot of a difference, but between those two and the $250 one, there was a huge difference. It was about a 68 horsepower drop when we had the $250 one on, and there was 5 pounds boost less.
So we were expecting the No Corners Cut to actually make a little bit more power than the Treadstone, but it was virtually the same. Only difference is the Treadstone was about 2 to 3 degrees hotter than the No Corners Cut. I am shocked. I figured that one would be a lot better. So that's about it for this video. We do have a big surprise coming up in the next video we do with the G8. Just know it's going to sit right here on the dyno, but it's getting a little something more, and hopefully it'll be cool. It's a big surprise, but it's going to be a big thing, and we'll see you guys next video. This intercooler also is going on the S2000, and we are going to continue to run the No Corners Cut intercooler on this car. Thanks for watching. Hope this gave you guys a little bit of knowledge. It definitely taught us something today, and I hope that it helps you guys figure out. But as with any parts, if you put more money into it, it's always a little bit better. I was really honestly impressed that there was that much of a power loss between the black intercooler to the other ones. Now, hope that helps people out that are having issues with the Torqstorm and with their power issues. We're going to try some others. We'll try some other stuff, but we have, like I said, something big coming, and we'll get that on, and we will see you guys next video. Don't know if the next video after this one will be of the S2000 or the G8, but just be ready, because we're excited about what's going on in the G8. So we'll see you guys then.